Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I am your host, Eric Shover. We're making the Orange Rum Ball Martini. This recipe was submitted by Evan. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. 1.5 ounces of chocolate liqueur. I am using whatever this is, Godiva Liqueur Original. I have other ones. I just don't have a lot of recipes that use them. So this is the original color, original taste, all that. Dark rum. I was looking for some dark rum. I couldn't find any other ones, so I'm using Black Seal's Bermuda Black Rum. It's awesome. I was just trying to use Blackstrap or something because I think we used this a couple weeks ago when we did the issue where we had the 151 instead. But
yes.
What else? Yo. And
picture on Facebook. The picture.
Oh yeah, the
Facebook.
picture. If you go to facebook.com/cocktailtv, it's Doug Hannon holding out the 151 and me going, ah! It's an awesome picture that one of our fans did. Cream. Heavy cream, regular cream. These are awesome, by the way.
Those are so cute.
These are cool. So I was trying to get the ones we typically were using in the store, and I was trying to find a smaller version because they're huge, and you only need a little cream for cocktails or a little whatever, sour. We have one for sour mix. You know, we got cranberry juice. So I saw they had these. So I ordered them, and I had never seen them before, and they're so cute. That's awesome.
So you can wrap them up, put them in a little blanket.
Yeah, I want to sleep with these things. So you can find those if you want them. They're on AwesomeDrinks.com. We have a 1/4 ounce of Grand Marnier. Wah! It's like a ninja. And a 1/4 ounce of Cognac. We're using Hennessy Black. And you can double the ingredients, which is what this recipe originally had. That is obnoxious. So I toned it down a little bit because it's a martini. Although that recipe that I did before, the last episode with the absinthe, that was double as well. I cut that in half.
Good.
That other one.
Because it's still being dumped down the drain.
Yeah. So I got that going for you. This one I'm going to, oh Jesus, I'm going to shake because it says so. A, B, it's got cream. I want to infuse that cream in there nice and lovely. Let's start, or we'll go around the horn. We're going to start with the Grand Marnier. This is a 1/4 ounce. And if it's not alcohol, I usually put the links to where you can buy them, either through me or Amazon or wherever, at the bottom of the show if you're on YouTube. If you're on iTunes, I cannot help you. That's the downfall of iTunes. You can't interact with the community as much. What is this one? Cognac? But iTunes is awesome because it just shows up in your feed. That's why I still use iTunes for my podcasts and stuff. But I'd rather people watch on YouTube because it looks better for me. What do I got here? Chocolate liqueur, 1.5 ounces.
Was the Hennessy Black expensive? Do you remember?
No. I have yet to find any cognac that is expensive. And when I say no, I mean, I don't really know the price, but I know it wasn't anything over, say, $28, I don't think. If that's expensive to you, and that's my pricing, so it's going to be more everywhere else.
Yeah, it's a little less for us. Since our state runs it.
Yeah. So we don't have taxes. But I purchased it because somebody said they had sent me some black recipes. I thought it was going to be black like dark rum, but it's actually the same color as cognac. This is very dark. Like, very dark. Ounce of cream. Oh yeah, 1 ounce of cream right here. Anybody see my ice spoon anywhere? I bet you Curtis took it home. This is already starting to look good now with the cream in there. It's got that chocolate milk look. This, my friends, is how you use a Boston shaker. Ready? I'm calling it all right here. Tutorial. Put the top on. Now, you can struggle with it and you'll probably be able to separate it, but apparently I did a good job. Give it a tap. You don't have to go whack. Just hit it. Now it's on. It's got a nice bend to it. You're going to pick it up. You're going to face the steel towards the other person, camera, or whatever's over there. Not you. Glass towards you. Hold it nice, firm, shake. You can do one of the Curtis shakes. Whatever he does. Whatever. I usually shake about 10 seconds, and you see it starts to get all like cloudy and icy here. You can see exactly where the ice meets the steel. You can hear it.
Unless you're Dawn, and then you really pound the crap out of it.
Unless you're Dawn. And then if you're Doug, you're like, whack! So then, take it on the bend, give it a little extra tilt so it's not right on the bend. Look for that frost line, give it a tap, a couple of them, it opens. Done! Now you put that to the side. Get your Hawthorne strainer, put it on top. Your chilled martini glass.
Why don't you hit it where the corner meets?
Doesn't always open. You can.
So Don likes to pound it and Doug likes to whack it.
Yes, Don pounds, Doug whacks. You can try and hit it right on the corner, but I found that because they're so tight together, they don't always, it doesn't shake as much. So if you give it a little hook on the side, it gives a little jig and it starts to move a little easier. Oh, I didn't double strain it. Who gets pissed when I do that, Doug? It's got a little ice cube or icebergs in it.
Oh yeah, I think that's Doug.
Oddly, it smells like dark rum.
Doug's in Jamaica. He doesn't get any slack.
Orange Rum Ball. I think I get the idea behind this. It tastes like rum. Chocolate rum.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Well, it's got a little bit of rum kick to it. This is a drink that will hurt you, and you will know about it. It's right there. Like you get that. You even get an alcohol burn, which almost never happens with cream. Now I'm using half and half. You can use heavy cream. My heavy cream was. It could have used some less months in the refrigerator. So it might get
the scale.
thicker.
Don't forget the scale.
The scale.
The alcohol scale.
I'm about to do that.
Okay.
This, I think, because of just the amount of alcohol, even with a little more extra added sweetness and texture from the cream, I'm going to put this at like a 7.5. I want to go higher because I'm still getting like a little bit of that sour alcohol bite in the finish, but it's tolerable because it's creamy and chocolatey at the same time. And I think the further you drink down through this, the easier it's going to get. But overall, typically, when you see a drink like this with that chocolate, it's very subtle. Vodkas and stuff like that are so subtle that you don't get a huge amount of alcohol, and you're like, whoa, this is a sleeper, right? It'll hurt, this is going to hurt you. This will do the same, but you just happen to know about it. There's no doubt that there's alcohol in here. By the end, you may not notice, but by the end, you may be in a pile of your own face. However, using the fishbowl martini, and this is something creative I came up with, maybe it's a selling point, but after you finish this, a lot of the times, people ask for a glass of water. If you use water and ice, you get fresh water here.
There you go.
And it'll help dull the pain of your sorrow and agony after you finish this. Overall, though, nice rum chocolatey drink. Not as much chocolate thickness as I was expecting. This is playing its part, but it's having a hard time competing against the dark rum, the cognac. I don't really get any real orange sense in here like I thought I would, but I bet you if it was not here, maybe it'd be more obvious. But I don't think it has a very big citrus play. Definitely cream chocolate rum attack. That's the Orange Rum Ball. With less orange, add an extra half ounce. Or you know what? I'm calling it right here. Use triple sec like Luxardo Triplum, Citronge from Patron, Combier. Any of those to give that extra citrus zest, or do a little on the side, or maybe run it with a little zest or something like that.
Ready?
That's an idea.
Question
of the day.
Worst garnish.
Worst garnish? Are you gonna?
Someone in the chat room had a rotten lemon on a ghetto bar.
A rotten lemon? I wish I could say that's never happened, but I've had some sorry looking lemons and limes. So the worst garnish in this case is one that might make you sick as opposed to just as weird.
Nasty. I don't think a rotten lemon will necessarily make you sick. You probably won't drink it anyway.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to get scurvy. I would say, so there's a question for you. What's the worst garnish? Was it a rotten garnish or one that just didn't fit the drink or one that was just weird? Like, I am a big fan of the pineapple blade. Just slice it off and stick it in the drink. I think that looks pretty sexy with a little pineapple on the edge. I don't think it would be really bad. It could spear you and kill you.
What's your favorite chocolate or berry liqueur?
Favorite chocolate or berry liqueur? My favorite is mixing them together. I think my chocolate liqueur of choice.
What was our favorite chocolate? We did an ABV on chocolate.
Yeah. The trick with Godiva is it's one of the only chocolate cream liqueurs, I think. Like, there's not a lot of this, and I don't really get why. Maybe, you think Hershey's would have one, right? I don't really know. You know what's good? The chai liqueur. I would
Yeah,
take the
that's
chai liqueur over chocolate liqueur any day of the week. Done. I think I almost broke that. We good? Did we settle all our debt? EverydayDrinkers.com. We're teaching you how to drink.